Welcome to our first of a two-part series on JMAs. The first chapter will explain some best practices that you may use to help make your JMAs a great success. So let's get started. Each of you may have already have an idea on the JMAs that you want to do for the upcoming year. But if not, you'll probably want to make a list of JMAs that you'd like to get accomplished. As a reminder, if you are an SMG distributor, you must complete 10 JMAs as a membership requirement, with one of those 10 being a new JMA. Most SMG members understand that JMAs are a key component to success, and it is also important to understand that this is not just simply an exercise, and that the better quality JMA that you have, the better the outcome and potential for growth. However, the process and goals are up to you, as everyone has a different way of setting and tracking their objectives. Here are some keystones that may help you stay on track when you are working on your JMAs. Look for common goals between both parties. It needs to be a joint effort. Those goals should be focuses on increased market share and profitability. Make sure that everyone who needs to participate is engaged throughout the entire process. JMAs need to be actionable. Invest in the opportunity and follow up on what you promised. Follow-up is key to the success of the JMAs. So it's important to follow up over time and review those actions and commitments that you agreed on for your JMAs. Lastly, make sure you track and communicate the results of the JMAs over time. Okay, let's look a little further at these individual keystones. Common goals need to be found amongst both parties and may look something like this. On the manufacturer side, increase in market share and sales, launch of new products, increased account penetration, product conversions, and targeting competitors. On the distributor side, increased market share and sales, increased margin, consolidated purchases, enhanced product training and education, targeting new customers, and looking at JMAs as a way to increase rebate revenues. And trust. Now, it's important to understand that in order for the JMA to be productive, there needs to be some sort of level of buy-in and trust. Well-established relationships and prior rapport does help, but you shouldn't automatically assume that you'll get full access to companies' key personnel, as trust has to be earned. One way to achieve a level of trust is to get involvement from top down through your purchasing, customer service, sales, and principals. Action plan. After you've discussed and figured out your goals jointly and you have achieved some level of buy-in or trust, you need to put together an action plan. Please keep in mind the following when doing this. Nothing is set in stone. Take whatever approach works best for you. Set clear expectations that everyone is committed to delivering. Identify the target products and customers together. Set up training for inside and outside salespeople. Make sure all marketing support is on hand. Equip the team with samples. Set up joint sales calls. The review process. Follow-up is always key to replicating good results in projects. It's important to hold people accountable to the goals. And we suggest at least a quarterly or biannual follow-up in order to keep the task moving forward. Now on results. Track your JMAs and share the results with your team and partners. The best activities are tracked. If you aren't getting the desired results, make adjustments. While results vary, it has been proven JMAs work and have directly increased sales over 10%. When JMAs are really working well, you are no longer talking about individual products or customers. You're focused on growing your businesses together. Finally, putting the pieces together. In conclusion, it is proven that JMAs work. SMG has seen a direct correlation in growth dollars for suppliers and distributors who are able to properly implement and follow up on a JMA. Over a 10% increase in sales is documented. Everyone has a different style, so do what works best for your company. Make sure your entire team is committed. Plan to follow up regularly. Once you have completed the actual plan for your JMA, it doesn't stop there. Make a plan of action to follow up on your JMA and stick to it. Track and communicate the results. Improve your product knowledge. And strengthen your relationships with your customers. Increase sales and profitability. It will help grow sales if it is done right. Now that you have the tools to get started, what are you waiting for? Please watch for the next chapter to JMAs, a how-to guide, which will explain how to implement the SMG JMAs on the website for documentation and tracking purposes. Also keep in mind that each JMA must be recorded on the website for credit. Now good luck on your JMAs and happy selling to each of you.